Congress is up against a Friday deadline to fund the government or face a potential government shutdown. This comes as Republicans prepare to take control of the House and Democrats brace for a new balance of power on Capitol Hill. ABC's Jay O'Brien joins us now for more. Jay, another threat of a government shutdown. We're just used to this around the holidays, really for decades. It's such a matter of gamesmanship and brinksmanship. So what are the major sticking points this time around? And can they cut a deal?
Well, Terry, we know both sides are talking. The question is how close they are to a deal. It doesn't appear that they are now. They have that Friday deadline, as you mentioned, but both sides are most likely to punt until December 23rd and pass a measure that would allow them to keep talking until that December 23rd date. What their sticking points are really non-defense spending. So there's military spending in the United States government. Then there's everything else, education, transportation, homeland security. That's non-defense spending. That's where it appears the largest sticking point is between Republicans and Democrats. And that's such a big pot that there's a lot of ground to cover in there. So there's a lot of talks going on. But as you know, Terry, every day you get closer, not just to this Friday, but to that December 23rd deadline. Every day you get closer without a deal, the closer it becomes to lawmakers, their staff, press, everybody spending the holidays or some version of it here at the Capitol, trying to see what happens in a government funding debate.
Right, so that people across the country aren't really terribly impacted if the government does shut down and can't deliver checks and the rest of that. It's no way to run a popsicle stand, that's for sure, much less the United States government. But let me ask you, over the weekend, something happened. The Republican Congresswoman, Marjorie Taylor, strong, conservative, right-wing congressperson, she made some stunning comments about the January 6th attack on the Capitol, the insurrection. Tell us about what she said.
Yeah, here's exactly what she said, Terry. If Steve Bannon and I had organized that, we would have won, not to mention we would have been armed. Those are her exact comments, and she's referring, as you just said, to January 6th. The White House strongly condemning that, obviously calling on lawmakers of all parties, but particularly with an eye on Republicans, to denounce those claims. They said all leaders have a responsibility to condemn these dangerous, abhorrent remarks. It's also worth pointing out here, Terry, that Marjorie Taylor Greene is no longer considered a fringe member of the House Republican Conference. Kevin McCarthy needs her support to become the next Speaker of the House. He certainly needs her vote, and votes come along with her. And she'll also likely be on committees come January when the House GOP takes over.
Can't wait. Jay O'Brien, thanks very much for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.